Hey everyone, this is the Groovin' Chick, and this evening I'm going to show you how I make fried apple pies for my husband and my family. First, I made my homemade apple sauce apples. Now, I like the apple sauce and my husband likes the apples, so it's kind of a combination of the two. So I cooked that, and then I added cinnamon to it, ground cinnamon, and when I cooked it I added butter and sugar on the stove, and then when I took it off, that's where I added my cinnamon. And then I use the large size canned biscuits, and then what I want to do is I want to flour my surface that I'm going to be rolling these on really good, and then I flour my biscuit, and then I just roll it out. Now I don't want it to be a round, I want it to be more oblong than round, so I just roll it out till I get it kind of thin, because you don't want it real thick or to get doughy. And I'm just going to show you how just to do a couple here. So these make pretty good size fried apple pies, and after you get through frying them, if you want, you can put powdered sugar on them or cinnamon sugar on them, or you can make a powdered sugar and milk glaze. It's up to you, whatever kind of topping you like. Okay, next, after I've got my dough rolled out to the thickness I want and to the size I want, I add my apples. I kind of put them towards the center, and then you put just however many you want. I kind of put quite a few because I like it kind of thick. And then I take a pastry brush and I dip it in water, and then I just kind of brush it around the outside edge of my biscuit. That will help seal it. Now I take a fork, I dip it in flour, and then I just fold my biscuit over. I kind of finger press it together just a little bit. Then I take my fork and I just crimp the edges. Now let's check my oil and see if my oil is the right temperature to fry these. I've got it on about 6 over here, and I just take a little pinch of flour and I put it in my oil. And let me get a hand towel here and I will show you what that looks like when you're checking your oil to see if your oil is ready. Okay, I'm doing this one-handed, I'm sorry. I drop my oil in, and you can see my flour in. You see it's frying a little bit. So I'm going to take one of my pies. And let me set my camera down for just a minute while I put my pies in the skillet, because I need 2 hands because these are big pies. I put my first one in, and I want to scoot it to where the round side of the pie is towards the round edge of the skillet. And I'm going to put my second one in. I only like to do a couple at a time because they go pretty fast and I don't want them to burn. I'll turn my stove down just a little bit because they're going pretty fast. And when they start going pretty fast, you could flip them a couple times so that they don't burn. This is what they're looking like. You can see that. Check that one. That one's not ready to turn yet. But I'll flip this one again in a minute. And then after I flip them, I always put them up on their edge so that the bottom side of it, or this side right here, also gets brown and gets a good crust on it. I personally don't like anything on mine. I don't like the cinnamon sugar. I don't like powdered sugar. I don't like the glaze. I just like mine the way they are. But now some people do like cinnamon sugar or something on them, and that's just personal preference. And you can see they don't take long to fry because I've got them rolled up pretty thin, and that way they won't be doughy. They will be just nice and fried all the way through. But that's all there is to making fried apple pies. And you can see right here, there is my apples that I cooked. And like I said, I liked more applesauce in mine than I do apples. My husband likes apples, so it's kind of a half and half mixture for him. I cook the applesauce and then I cook apples in it again. That way it cooks to the consistency that we like. The apples were given to me from one of the local inmate camps from a friend of mine, and so there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of apples in that. I really like the Golden Delicious are my favorite apple pies. I mean apples to make pies because they cook down really good. But these were given to me, so I'll take whatever's given to me to make fried pies. And here we go. These are my, let's this one just a little bit. Get just a little bit more browning on it. See, now that's how I set it up on its edge. And kind of hold it just a little bit. And that's how you make fried pies. If you like my videos, please click like. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Until the next time, this is the Groovin' Chick out.